if you're lactose intolerant, you can't watch this movie because it's got so much cheese.
Sorry, yeah, I gotta go. You guys can do this on your own now.
Nope, end it there. You agree 100%. I'm right. Welcome, everyone, to our first ever bonus episode. You didn't ask for it. We're delivering it. It's time to enjoy.
Nobody wants it, but goddamn, you're gonna get it.
Exactly.
We have more time, and we finished our recording early, so we talking into mics.
You asked for less of us, and we're giving you more.
I didn't even plan for this. Like, I have no idea what I'm gonna say.
No, this is a full-on winging it bonus content episode.
Look behind the curtain. James is never prepared. I'm the only one that's prepared this time.
Hey,
I'm almost exclusively not prepared.
I am prepared, okay? I had that joke planned for not wanting more of us, and when they get more. So there's my preparation. Anyway, this bonus episode is going to be a little bit short. It's going to be a little bit different. We're not reviewing a movie. However, we are ranking our first 5 movies that we've watched in the order that we would watch them again. And there's no keep scrolling option. It's how we would watch them and what order would you put them in.
Yeah, I think it'd also be fun if we go back and we say, like, if you change your mind. You know what I mean? Like, if, like...
Yeah, definitely.
Like, if you remember what you said. Because I remember, like, some of these I've actually changed my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Kevin, welcome to the podcast.
Kevin, welcome back.
I lost connection. Did I go
You
blank?
jumped a little bit.
Oh,
no, you fidgeted a little
again.
bit, but you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's frozen again. Oh, no.
He's frozen again.
Oh,
right,
this
we don't
isn't
need
good.
J&J podcast.
No vaccines here.
No vaccines here.
Nice little circle back. Okay, so let's start with the first
bonus
movie.
episode.
Bonus episode. Like I said again, we are going to be ranking the first 5 movies that we watched in the order that we would watch them. No keep scrolling option, and go from there. So, first movie we discussed was Outside the Wire. I gave it a press play. Kevin gave it a hard keep scrolling, and James was a keep scrolling with a little iffy, potentially press play. Is that correct, everybody?
Soft keep scrolling.
Yeah,
Soft keep scrolling. Yes, and Kevin was a hard. Okay. Kev, let's start with you as a hard keep scroller. Where does this rank in your first top 5 movies that we watched?
In my top 5, so I'm ranking it out of Outside the Wire, Two Popes, American Pickle, and Old Garden, Midnight Sky.
Yeah.
Those would be the first 5 we watched.
Okay.
Yes.
That would be great.
Just want to make sure. Outside the Wire, let me see here. Let me do some math in my head. So that one's going 1. That one's going 2. Outside the Wire is 3. Outside the Wire is 4.
Okay.
Of 5.
Okay.
That is 4th on my list. Yeah.
So I take it you're not changing your mind on this. You're still going to keep scrolling.
Oh, I'm still scrolling. I thought you wanted an out of 5, right? Like,
Yeah. But you can give us a little extra feedback, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't change my thought. That movie was almost.
Kevin's like,
buns.
I think with conviction.
2020 hindsight, after watching more movies, you still... Any extra feedback you want to give on this one?
No, that movie is still bad.
Okay. James,
sorry, Anthony Mackie.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna lose our biggest fan.
Anthony Mackie. I do have opinions about this. I also had it in my 4th slot, but my soft keep scrolling has shifted to a soft press play.
Ew, dude, that is fucking wrong. That is such a wrong opinion.
Because it was like, me looking back on the movie, I was like, nah, I did kind of like that movie. Like, I don't think I'd watch it again, really. I'd watch it one more time. But I had fun. Like, I really did enjoy it. I wasn't, like, trying to walk away from it. You know what I mean? Like, it kept me in the seat. Like, was there, like, a lot of plot holes and a lot of shit that I, like, didn't really understand? I was like, no. But, like, there's robots and explosions and stuff, so, like, we're here.
Dude, it was still fucking shit.
All right, Joey, what did you think?
Okay, I also had this in my 4 spot as well. Look at us, unanimous in that.
We have the same list, I swear to God.
I don't think we're going to have the same.
So
I think our 4 and 5s are all pretty even, that's my guess.
Now that you all said Outside the Wire is 4, I know all.
No, it's 5.
Everyone's 5.
I'm pretty confident on that. But I actually think I might switch to a keep scrolling on this. Because I think, I went into
pretty
it.
damn close. I almost got him there in the
You
first
did.
episode. So.
You did, and I
me
listened
there.
back to it, and I was like, wow, I can't believe I actually went with the press play. I don't think it's a bad movie if you're a guy, 18 to 24-ish age, got nothing to do, looking for a movie to watch.
Really small target audience.
I really don't think it's got to... Like, if you have any real responsibilities in your life, don't waste your time watching this movie, is my point. If you're a college kid who...
Don't.
Literally, yeah, if you're a college kid who just wants to watch a good movie when you got no homework or exams to study for and none of your friends want to drink with you, go watch this movie. But yeah, I think I'm going to do this a soft keep scrolling, switching it to. Okay, so number 2 was The Two Popes.
Dos Papas.
Il Papa, Papa Franco,
Papa.
and Papa Benedicto. James, why don't you start with this one?
All right, this one, I said play, and I'm staying play. I really like this movie. I think it was a good, it was a really, I think of the movies we've watched, this is, the one that, made me a better person. Advanced my knowledge, as a human. You know what I mean? This is one that I'd go back and, I'd tell my parents to watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I feel about this movie. And it's good. It was entertaining to me. I really did enjoy this movie. So definitely still recommend it. This one's in my 2 spot. This is a really good movie.
Ooh.
All right, so we're not the same.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have put it there. Let me tell you where I would have put
Kev,
it.
let's hear where you would put it.
No, I thought it was a solid watch. I'm still recommending it to people, in conversations of, oh, have you seen this on Netflix or blah, blah, blah. I'm recommending it to people. I think it's good. So I'm going to still keep it with press play. Did we all press play on this one?
We all press played on this one.
Yeah. I'm keeping that. And, I'm going around recommending it. I think it's interesting, a very interesting watch. But I put it in my 3 spot.
Whoa.
Okay.
I don't agree with that.
Wow.
I will feud with you later.
We'll talk in a minute on this.
I think there were 2 other movies that were more entertaining to me.
I think I know which ones they are, and I would highly argue that the 2 and 3 spot are not close.
No, you're right. Okay, no, you're right. That goes too. You're right. Thinking about that movie as a whole, I'm thinking about the ending of that movie that I was going to put in my 2 spot, because I think the ending was really good in that movie. Yeah. So you're right. As a whole, 2 Popes should go in the 2 spot.
Second spot.
You're right. You're right. I'll admit when I'm wrong.
I'm so conflicted right now because my top 3 are very hard to rank, and my bottom 2 are very easy. I'm gonna stay press play on this movie. It's probably the best quality film we watched in the sense of acting, writing, storytelling. However, I still am just biased as a Catholic who knows the story and was following it kind of closely. It's hard to say that it was the most interesting story. Mm-hmm. That my first reaction is to put it at number 3 also.
Right,
and
Joey. You know what I did, Kevin?
That was my thought too, but I think James is right.
Think about it, Joey. Think about the whole movie, and think about you came out there think about the fact that you watched that movie and that against you watching the movie that I know is going in your
yes. And Joe, you have to think. I think we all have the same 1 spot, but you have to think the movie as a whole, right? We're ranking all 5 of these movies against each other, so you have to look at it as a whole. That's what I wasn't doing, and that's why I got it wrong at first. But James enlightened me.
Because James is always
I don't even know what movie you guys are talking about as your clear number 1 because.
Do. No,
honestly, okay. So the 2 Popes right now.
You don't think you're objectively wrong, and I don't respect your.
If we don't all have the same number 1, then this podcast is over after 5 episodes.
No. So the 2 Popes to me is either option 1 because it was the best quality film all around, story, acting, writing, makeup, location, everything, everything, or because it wasn't the most entertaining, it drops to 3, and it can't, there's 2 more that are entertainment aspect, so it's hard to go over there. So I'm gonna leave it at 3 right now. We'll keep going, and then
I respect your opinion until I hear your number 1 spot. So
That's the thing. I don't even know my number
No,
one
I think
spot
all
just
our
yet.
number one
Until
spots are going to be the
I
same.
think they're going to be the same.
I don't know my.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I don't know my number one spot yet.
Joey,
Let's.
our friendship borders on this. I'm just putting more gravity. I put more eggs in the basket.
Okay, let's
Alright.
move on to American Pickle, week 3.
Who's getting it first?
I'll start with this one because you guys both got the last two.
Yeah.
Clearly number 5. I said keep scrolling. I strongly encourage you to keep scrolling. It's horrible. I actually just listened to the episode again. The quality of our audio is not great in this episode. So I'm going to scroll past our episode in general.
Yeah.
But
It's all trash.
it's okay
garbage
because it's a
fire.
trash movie. I don't like it. Keep scrolling. Number 5. No question about it. Who wants to go next?
Send it to Kev. 'cause I put
Kev,
one second
you
left.
take it.
I have not changed my opinions about that movie at all. It was okay. Oh my god.
That was
Can I say that
that
again,
is
or is that
that was
staying?
an absurd
Epitome of
voice
Kevin.
crack.
I'm saying it again. You can cut that.
No.
It was okay. But clearly it's the number one movie we watched, so that's my number one.
You made
I'm
the
kidding.
joke before I did.
I'm kidding. It's an obvious number 5. That was the worst one we watched. It wasn't a terrible movie. I think did I say keep scrolling? What did I say on
We
that?
all said keep scrolling.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a 3
Did
for
you-
on keep
That was a
scrolling.
three- that was a
I
three
feel
for
like I
thumbs
didn't
down.
say keep
I think
scrolling.
Kev said he would press play.
Really? I feel like that was the only one we all went keep scrolling. I'd have to go back.
We
and
might
see
have all
it.
kept scrolling. I might teeter on the borderline press play, but because it wasn't that bad a movie. But
It's
definitely
just the
not.
worst movie of all time.
Pulp Blart Mall Cop 2 is the worst movie of all time.
Yeah, it's great.
I didn't even see that, so I can't.
But this is the worst of the 5.
Yeah. So are you pressing play or keep scrolling?
I'm scrolling, but I think I'm borderline press play.
You're
So you went from a soft
Yeah,
start.
I'm kind of leaning a little bit.
If we had a
I'm glad-
quarantine 2 that you had to watch all of Netflix over again, you would potentially watch this again.
Yeah. If someone came up to me and said, "Should I watch this?" I'm hard pressed to say yes.
So
Okay, James.
So. I also had it in my 5 slot. I'm glad that we can all agree because we're all sane humans. Seth Rogen, usually really funny. He's had a lot of funny movies recently. This had a little too much hype for me. You know what I mean? Like, I can watch a trash movie and have a good time, but like, I went into this thinking it was going to be good or like at least okay. And what I got was like, there were definitely a couple things that I laughed out loud at, but like, not enough to save the whole movie. Like, it kind of took a long time for me to get into a place where I was like, okay, I like this movie. Like, I would have watched this movie if it was like 45 minutes long and it was just the one-liners that I laughed at. You know what I mean? So I'm going to keep scrolling on this one, and I think we just move on because I don't need to bash it anymore, and you guys already did.
So, funny enough, in this episode, I mentioned that this was the Adam Sandler movie of Seth Rogen, like where his career starts to go down and he's just not funny anymore. And now, fast forward to the future, we watch a Adam Sandler movie that I
That you
enjoyed.
Yeah.
Won't say which one it is, so you got to keep listening. But yeah, I thought that was funny because I'm an Adam Sandler, or I was not as big of an Adam Sandler fan. Now I've gone back on board with him. Was a Seth Rogen fan after this movie, not so much. But let's move on to week number 4, movie number 4. This is the one I think that's going to be the most questionable. The Old Guard. James's pick.
I'll go first.
Why don't
My
you go
pick,
first?
I'll go first. Hit play, smack and play again. That shit is my number 1 movie. It's the best movie we watched. It's the most entertaining movie we watched. It's definitely not the best. Like Two Popes, 100% was the best it has the best cinematography of the movies we've watched. But I will say, like, action-wise, very good action movie. The characters were good. They were all likable. I remember specific scenes from the movie and like playing out again. Like, it's a very memorable movie. I am excited to watch this movie again, and I'm excited to watch it with like people before that episode of the podcast comes out. So this one, really liked it. Great action flick. Excited for the second one. So I'll send it over to Joey. I feel like you haven't gone second yet.
No, I want to hear Kev first. Sorry.
Oh, yeah? Because you're going to say something divisive, Joey? You're going to say something divisive that's going to make me hate you?
No,
guys?
this is the one that I was
Wait, James,
questionable
where's
on,
this
so I
ranked
want to
now?
hear.
Where's it
Numero uno.
Is that what you said? Okay. Did I
Yeah.
miss that? Okay. Same thing, James. I mean, this movie was clearly the most entertaining out of the movies we watched. I had the most fun watching this movie out of all of them. I thought there wasn't many bad things about it. Yeah, it was just like an action movie, but I thought it was like a really well done, like just an action movie. I can't wait to watch it with other people. I recommend it to a lot of people. And I put it in my number one spot too. Yeah, it's an awesome movie, and I can't wait for the sequel. I'm very excited for the sequel.
Okay, so here's where I stand now. My controversial hot takes. This was the most
It's about
entertaining.
to be a wrong opinion.
So okay, no, I agree with you guys. This was the most entertaining movie we watched. I don't think it was the best quality film, though, is the problem. Like, when you're looking at Midnight Sky and the Two Popes, they both are more cinematically pleasing. I'm a huge space fan. I love space movies, so it's just biased to me to put a space movie first. However, I had so many gripes with Midnight Sky that, like, Midnight Sky I can't place first. So to me, Midnight Sky has to be 2 or 3. But The Old Guard, I just don't see it being number 1. So I want to put it number 2. But the fact that it's not better than this is a tough one.
It's literally a 5-option list. The only thing you're confident about is 4 and 5.
James, I am the most indecisive person in the world. I don't know if you've met me or not.
No, you're right. You're right.
Okay,
right, just go
fine.
First thoughts.
I'm gonna fall to peer pressure. Old Guard 1.
Hell yeah.
I've betrayed all my space instincts and space fanhood.
There's really good space movies. There's amazing space movies.
And I think
this is not the best.
It's not one of them. Yeah, it's a decent movie. It ends well. That's what I said. But
that's like, the saving up. Okay, let's just go right now into Midnight Sky, number 5,
yeah,
week
Midnight
5.
Sky. Go ahead, Joe.
Being released. I
So
guess sometime this week
Sky.
or right before. I don't know when we're going to release this bonus episode, but it's going to be around this episode.
So go ahead, Joe. Go right into it. This puts Midnight Sky then at your number 2 or your number 3 spot.
No, it's number 2.
Oh, it's your
Two
number
Popes,
2 over Two Popes.
Because I love space. It was cinematically pleasing. Great cast, great acting, great writing, unique story. Not a complex story. There was not much. That's where I'm like struggling with because it wasn't. There was no point to the movie, really, and that's what bothers me. Loved the ending. Thought it had just enough to keep me excited about it and to potentially recommend it, but it's, like, questionable over Two Popes, so my 2 and 3 spot are just really tight, I don't want us to all have the same exact list, so I'm going to put it as number 2.
Hell yeah. Good. I respect you. I respect your opinion, Joey, because you say you like space a lot, and I respect you as a human being, and because you put Old Guard number 1.
Yeah, that's the thing. Old Guard couldn't have been, like, it had to be number 1.
It was the best movie.
Yeah,
but it also
the most fun movie. Yeah.
had also, like, the worst writing of the top 3.
Yeah, but you don't need to. Not when you got Charlize Theron fucking whipping around a cool-ass axe.
She was the one who was bothering me with her writing.
She was cool as fuck. All the characters were cool as fuck.
Yeah, they were all cool as fuck.
Also, it's, like, grounded in reality. It's like a superhero movie that's, like, grounded in reality, which I like.
Yeah.
They're not like...
We'll see. It's not a superhero movie, it's a superhuman movie.
Yeah.
How do you like that?
Superheroes.
Boom.
I agree. All right, boom.
All right, so James, this would then put yours right with mine, right? It puts it at your 3 spot. Yep.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I really liked Midnight Sky. I watched it I've watched it twice, and I thought it was fun. It was a fun ride. I liked. And again, I don't want to really say anything about the movie because I don't know if this is going to come out before Midnight Sky or after Midnight Sky.
It's going to come out after. I realize it has to. Sorry.
Come out after. All right, so I liked the fact that, like, the twist that, like, the girl that's really traveling around him is his daughter, who is the person he's talking to over the radio. I thought that was really interesting. I thought the shots of the CGI stuff in space were really, really cool, and I loved those shots. And I thought it was a great humanizing movie. You hated those shots?
On the planet.
No. I like rocks, like the rocks in space. Like, I love that shit.
Space debris.
Yeah, space debris, the deadliest debris. Spoilers. No, it was just, it was good. It was good. It was a good movie. I'd watch it. I'd recommend it. I'm still hitting play. Number 3 spot. Send it over to Kevin.
Yeah, I thought Midnight Sky was good. I'm still hitting play. It is my 3 spot now. But yeah, nothing wrong with it. Decent. There's like weird stuff with Midnight Sky, but I thought the ending was really good and like a good little twist. So I enjoyed it. So yeah, it's not moving there. So that then leaves everybody. I think me and James are the same with Old Guard, then Two Popes, and then
Midnight Sky.
Midnight Sky.
Then we got
Outside the Wire, American
and
Pickle,
then finishing it off with Pickle Weird.
And then Joe had to be different.
You know, we can't all be the same. We don't
He said
agree on these
Outside the
movies.
Wire, Midnight Sky.
No.
American Pickle.
American Pickle's my number 1. No,
Here's
so
the
yeah, I
result.
agree. I'm pressing play on pressing play on my first 3 movies, which is Outside. No, my God, now you got me. Say Outside the Wire.
Outside the Wire.
The Old Guard, press play, number 1. Midnight Sky, number 2, press play. Two Popes, number 3, press play. Outside the Wire, 4, keep scrolling. Soft scrolling now. And American Pickle, number 5. Don't even pretend to look for that movie.
I want a t-shirt that says soft scroll.
Soft scroll, yeah, that is a good one.
Yo, merch coming in.
It's a soft scroll when you're like slowly going past it and you're like, do I press it? Do I press it?
You're like,
nah.
yeah.
Season 29 of Survivor.
I
Yeah.
trust the Flicks fellas and not gonna watch this movie. Yeah.
Okay, so hit us up on social media. We were doing a lot on Instagram. It's FlixFellas Pod, right? On Instagram?
No, just Flicks. Flicks_fellas.
Flix_fellas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Check out our Patreon. You know, we're gonna have some cool perks on there. We got Discord going, maybe some bonus episodes exclusively for Patreon members. Who knows? You know, it's a work in progress. You know.
Yeah, DM
I like
us. Let us know what you want. This is about
Yeah.
you guys. We
A
want
lunch date with Joe. You know, a pre-date
a
with
pre-date
Joe.
with James.
Yeah.
With James.
You don't know that joke is gonna go over their heads.
That joke's not going to make any sense because that's from episode 7. This is after episode 5.
But hey,
Wait
a
till you
pre-joke. That's a pre-joke
That's-
for the
oh, God.
pre-date. Yeah.
Listen to episode 7, then go back to this bonus episode, and then continue watching everything else,
Yeah.
and you'll get it. Or just go to our Patreon page and we'll tell you everything, because you can join our Discord, and we just
Yes.
we'll keep
You
talking.
can
Ask the Discord.
I'll spoil
me
it.
and Kevin play video games.
Yeah.
What's it called? Also, please like and comment. Let us know what you want to see down below. We're going to be doing more things like this, where we're going to be doing rankings and things like that. Just some extra content, you know. Because I feel like, especially when we're doing the movies, it's just focused. It's less focused on like the banter back and forth, and more focused on like getting you guys like the information about the movie. So you guys let us know what you want. We'll give it to you.
We appreciate you.
We appreciate you. Except for you, Kevin.
Fuck you, Kevin.
For you, Julia.
Kevin
I know she's
cheats
listening
in
to it.
all games. Never play board games or any type of game with Kevin because he cheats.
Oh my gosh.
I have never.
I'm sorry. Do you not remember Saturday when we were playing monikers and you were timing people at 50 seconds instead of 1 minute, which we agreed to?
That was so good.
Okay.
That
That
was
was
so-
you guys-
genius. That was
Thank you
so
guys for
sly
signing
and
in.
genius.
This is another episode of Flex Fellas. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye.